Alright, everyone, this is a review for Impossible Card Magic by Ray Kosby. I got this off eBay from My Magic. It's the same thing as mymagic.com. Mayor Yadid's YouTube channel. I think that's how I say it. Sorry if it's not. This is a VHS. I got it because it was only $8. The DVD is like $35, and I didn't think 2 extra bonus effects and a menu were worth $25, so I went with this. First of all, on the box, on the back, it tells you a little bit about Ray Kosby's magic, and it lists all of his effects. I'll get into those in a second. Now, I had no problem with this VHS. People were saying that I should go with the DVD because it'll be easier to learn from. I had no problem. Had to rewind a few times, nothing big. The quality of this DVD is normal. It's not like HD, Blu-ray, or anything. It's just normal quality. Nothing that's hard to learn from. Very cheesy, though. If you watch some of the trailers on YouTube, you can see, like, there's women that he's doing effects for, like, 80s much. Yeah. And so, that's not really a complaint I had. It was funny to watch, especially Richard Kaufman coming in and hosting. That's very funny, too. But now to the effects. Most of the effects on this VHS are based off of Ray Kosby's signature move, the Ambitious Riser, right here. Now, people will say that this move is impossible, that very few people can do it. It's true that very few people can do it, but I think it's because people don't put the time in to learn it. Kosby teaches this move actually on Deep Thought. That's the first effect on the DVD that uses it. It's where the spectator thinks of a card they see in the deck, and then he guesses it and it's right every time. It uses the Ambitious Riser move. He teaches it quick, but all you have to do is pause the video and watch his grip on the deck, and then just practice the move a lot and you'll learn it. I had no trouble learning it. I've had this for about 3 days, and I've already performed it once. It was good, but I'm working on getting it down smoother and doing all 3 rises with it. Now, the effects on here, the first effect is Smudge. That's where, by the way, all these, if you type in Ray Kosby on YouTube, you can find performances of all these effects from the VHS and DVD, actually. So that's good. That's what I watched. Smudge, I like this effect, but I don't think I'll ever use it, because if your spectators are paying attention, they'll probably catch you, especially because the method is kind of hard. You need a little bit of misdirection to do it, and a lot of people burn your hands. So I probably won't perform it. It's a nice effect. Recased is probably my most favorite effect on this TV, besides the Ambitious Riser, but I consider that more of like a utility move than an effect. Recased is awesome. You take the cards out of the deck, the audience can watch you do it, and you put the deck in the box into your coat pocket, and then you tell them what you're going to do with the deck, and then you have to take the deck back out of the box. I don't know, it's just really good. The only problem is you have to be wearing a suit jacket when you do it, so I won't be doing it too much. Pack Jacks is a sandwich routine where the spectator chooses 51 cards, and the jacks sandwich all those cards. Normal sandwich routine, nothing special. I liked it, but I probably won't perform it that much. Deep Thought is good if you can get the Ambitious Riser move down. What you do is, I have a deck, actually. You'll show the audience a few cards like this, and then give the deck a mix, and you fan the cards, and you pull up one card, and then you ask them what their card was, and it's their card every time. It's good, but you have to be able to do it smoothly, so it'll take some practice to get down. Raise Rise is the signature effect on this VHS/DVD. It's Ray Kosby's ambitious card routine that uses his Raise Rise move to show the card visually coming up in the deck while it's outjogged. Really good effect, but again, it's going to take a lot of practice to get down. I've been practicing this effect a lot, like whenever I have a deck in my hand. If I'm not doing Pandora or something, I'm practicing this. Venus Flytrap is another really good move, but it also uses the Ambitious Riser. 2 queens are placed face up in the deck, and another card is selected, in which is to shake your hand, the 2 queens sandwich that card in the deck. It's really good, but again, you have to be able to do it smoothly because there's more than just the Ambitious Riser in this move. Half Right is my second favorite besides recase on here. What you do is, like, you'll have the audience see a card, and then you riffle the top, and that card pops up, but it's not their card. And it's double their card. In the video that Ray does it, he uses the 10 and their card that they saw with the 5, and then he rips it in half. And then he inserts it back into the deck and has the spectator hold on to it, and they pull it out of the deck, and it's a full card again. I don't have a TNR, so this is what I'm going to be using from now on. It's actually really good if you can get the Ambitious Riser down again. Freedom of choice. This is where the spectator takes 4 cards. They touch 4 cards in the pack, and the performer lifts them up, and it's 4 aces. The way Ray Kosby teaches this, I don't like it all. It's too much fidgeting with the deck. The way I do it is just, it's pretty much the same thing, but I'm not going to give away the method, but if you watch it, you'll think of a lot simpler method than what he teaches. So I didn't really like that one. Oil and water, really good 3-phase oil and water routine. The beginning is the best part, when the audience member mixes the cards together, and then you say it's a dress rehearsal and they're not mixed. That's the best part. The other two are a little bit better than your regular oil and water, but pretty good overall. I'll probably perform it sometimes. Nothing special, but it's better than regular oil and water. The other cheek. This is what Ray Kosby says is his warm-up, where you take 3 cards, and with just a shake of your hand, those 3 cards turn face up. This effect I don't really like, because again, there's a lot of fidgeting going on with the cards, and the last move is kind of hard. You have to practice it a lot. It's a divergent move, so it's obviously pretty hard. Jack in the Box, easiest trick on the whole VHS. You take a jack and you place it on top of the box. You hum "Pop Goes the Weasel" or something like that, and flick the card, and it's inside the box. Really easy. Anyone that knows the color change used in this will be able to do this effect the first time. Out of Space. It's where you take 4 kings and talk about how it's scientifically proven that if you have 4 cards, there's 3 spaces in between. And then there are 3 aces appear in between those 4 kings, and then you say, I need to get the fourth ace, and then you just like snap your fingers or something, and the kings that were in your hand turn into the last ace. There's actually a lot to this routine. It'll take some practice, a lot of memorization, because there's a lot going on. I doubt I'll ever perform it, but it is good if you can memorize it and you like packet tricks. I'm not a big fan. The only one I ever do is Punked. So, that's about it for this VHS Impossible Card Magic by Ray Kosby. I recommend it to anyone, but I also recommend that you have some experience. If you're not experienced, you'll find some things on here that you can use, but it'll take you a while to get down the Ambitious Riser. But anyone can get down this move with just practice. Don't listen to what everyone says. They're like, oh, this move is impossible. It's going to take me years to get this down. All you need to do is focus when you practice, and you'll have this move down in no time. I know Ace of Nate, the YouTube channel, he says he got his down in like 3 days or something. He has a performance of it. It's actually a very good performance. So that just goes to show you all you need to do is practice and you'll get it down. But either way, recommend Impossible Card Magic by Ray Kosby.